want my share of inheritance, and I want it now.
That was the same thing as, you are dead to me. For it was only when a father lay dying and breathing his last that he would bestow his blessing and love.
I am crushed by your words, my son. I am so deeply hurt and depressed.
And all of the pleading of those who still loved him could not begin to mend his grief.
But sir, you still have grateful.
Husband, you still have my love.
You still have me, Father.
And indeed it was, in the end, only those things which comforted him, and he realized how deeply he loved his child.
I love each of my children very dearly. Each of them is reason enough to rise and greet the morning sun.
Each son held in his own hands the father's whole heart. He felt so tenderly towards them, so vulnerable.
Still, I can't help but wonder about my young son. What is he doing? Where is he?
He prayed that the boy was happy and safe. His whole life, his child had been possessed of a yearning and longing. And he would give him his own very life to follow.
But this son had been determined to go his own way, even if it killed him. Meanwhile, the young man was off in a strange and distant place, trying all the things he had once dreamed would fill him.
Wine, woman, and song, this is the life for me. A little meditation and yoga, a membership in the local fitness club, the best designer clothes, and lots of friends to share this with. Yes, indeed, I am trying it all.
But it didn't take long before he ran out of money, and then his new friends disappeared. But that wasn't the worst part. He had come to the end of himself, and there is nothing worse than coming to the end of yourself.
I wish someone would help me. I miss my father so much it hurts, but I can never go home again. I must find a way to survive.
Not long after he found himself pathetic and hungry, his beautiful new clothes were now just filthy rags. The only job he could find was taking care of pigs, and they were eating better than he was.
I must return to my father. He is merciful and kind, but how can I face him? How can I ever face him after the terrible things that I have said and done? I will beg him to let me be his servant. At least I will be safe and fed. At least I will be near him again.
The father had seen the child return a million times, in his dreams, in a distant mirage. But this time the mirage didn't fade. His heart skipped a beat.
Don't trifle with me, God. It is him, isn't it?
Then he began to walk towards the vision, then to run, shout, and laugh. Now I can't begin to tell you what it was like when they finally reached each other.
The weeping and laughing and tumble of words. But you probably know how deep in your heart.
A party. We need a party to celebrate the return of my dear son. For he was lost, and now he is like a precious gift. What? That's not fair.
Now the older son was jealous and angry, but he was able to talk about it to his father, so he wouldn't need a lot of expensive therapy later on.
Come on, son. You know it isn't a party at all unless both my sons are there. Come and celebrate.
And finally, all was well. The father spent the rest of his days just watching his children, holding them near, and dear and dear. And then he